Hello, I'm Madhura. Welcome back to Madhura's Desire. Folks, today we are going to make a famous Indian street food which is nothing but a chow mein noodles in Hakka style. So basically Hakka style is an Indo-Chinese version of cooking. So in this chow mein noodles, I'm going to show you the vegetarian version, and we are going to include tofu in this vegetarian version, and also I'm going to show you the secret seasoning of chow mein noodles. Why to delay? Let's start preparing chow mein noodles vegetarian version of Hakka style. First we will make a chow mein masala. So 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of jeera powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half tablespoon of cornstarch, add 1 teaspoon of sugar, quarter teaspoon of citric acid. If you don't have, still it is fine. I'm now going to mix it properly. So this is our dry masala for the chow mein mix. So you can store it in a airtight container also, and whenever you require to make chow mein you can use it. Vegetarian chow mein, I'm going to add some tofu. So I have taken a medium firm tofu, and if you don't want, you can add also paneer instead of tofu. So I have taken here 230 grams. So I'm just going to show you how I have cut it. So like this I'm going to cut it. This is the thickness, and I will give a 3 cut. So it is little bit delicate. It's a medium firm. So like that we are going to cut it, all of them. So here I have taken the fresh chow mein noodle, which is 250 grams, and it is easily available in the supermarket. If in your places you don't have the fresh one, you can use the dry noodles, and please follow the instruction behind that, how to cook that. Usually it takes just 2 minutes to cook, but follow the instructions. Water is boiling for the noodles, so now I'm just adding a tablespoon of oil to it, which will avoid the noodles to get sticking to each other, and just 1 tablespoon of salt. Now I'm adding the chow mein noodle, and I will just cook for 2 minutes. It's already 2 minutes. I can just check like that. It's easily breaking. At this point we are going to drain it out. So I drained out the noodles, and now I'm adding some cold water to it and letting the noodle to get cooled down, and just mix well and let it cool down for at least 5 to 8 minutes. So in order to stop its further cooking. So our noodles is already cooled down, so we will just take it out, and then we'll add some oil and toss it so it will not stick each other. So I'm adding some oil to it and give a quick toss, and let's keep aside, and let's start preparing the vegetables. So I'm just taking a 2 tablespoons of oil. It's hot. Now I'm adding up the tofu which we made it, and let's season the tofu because they are very delicate. So I just wanted to toss it first and keep it aside. Let's give a nice color and saute for 3 to 4 minutes each side, and gently handle. It's very delicate. So they are just getting a beautiful color. So gently turn them on the other side, one by one. So you can see here we have turned, and they are having very beautiful color. Now at this stage I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of our chow mein mix to it to give a flavor, and just 1 teaspoon of soya sauce, 1 teaspoon of chili garlic. This we are just seasoning to it, and just half teaspoon of chili sauce, and let's gently toss it. So you can see here they are very much seasoned well, and now we are going to take it out and keep it aside. Here I would like to tell all of you that I have taken green beans, which is approximately 2 cup, and 1.5 cup of carrot. I have just cut it like a julienne, and 1 bell pepper green and 1 bell pepper yellow one, both are having like 1.5 cup, and 2 cup of cabbage shredded for this vegetable chow mein. So adding up 3 tablespoons of oil. Now oil is hot. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of ginger chopped, and just 3 chopped chilies, green chili. You can just reduce the chili according to your spice requirement. Just saute it. Garlic and ginger is almost turning to a golden brown. So at this point, before it gets very brittle to bite, I'm going to add the carrot. That's the first vegetable, and give it a quick saute and just cook for 2 minutes. Now the carrot is almost softened becoming. So now the next vegetable I'm going to add beans and the pepper. Let's just cook for another 2 minutes. Mix well. We don't want it to cook the vegetable very soft. We want the has to be remain with the crunchy. Now I'm going to add cabbage and give a quick mix, and we are just cooking this all vegetables in a high flame. We don't want the vegetable lose the water, so keep stirring, and let's cook for a high flame for another 2 minutes. So as you can see, we have such a colorful vegetable. Now almost 2 minutes. Now we are going to add our noodles, chow mein noodles to it. I always love to have a more vegetable on my chow mein noodles. Let's give a quick toss to it. To add the seasoning. So we have prepared the seasoning. So from that I'm just adding up 2 tablespoons of seasoning, and if you feel you require more seasoning, you can add it. And let's give a toss. Adding up 2 tablespoons of soya sauce. I'm using the light soya sauce. I don't want my chow mein noodles to get color. I just wanted to have a flavor, so I always use the light soya sauce. 1 tablespoon of chili sauce, and just 1 tablespoon of chili garlic sauce. Give a quick mix, and please check the seasoning. So we need to check the seasoning. We did not add any salt to it because we have a salt on our soya sauce, and also we have a certain amount of salt on our chili garlic sauce and also chili sauce, and we also made the seasoning which has a salt. So just check the seasoning. If you feel that you need to add more seasoning that we have prepared, or you need to add some salt, please go ahead and just toss it. For me, my noodles doesn't require any more seasoning. It is perfectly seasoned. And now I am going to add the seasoned tofu into it and just give a quick toss. So this is one of the best vegetarian option. As I say, if you don't want a tofu, you can add paneer to it. And now I'm going to add some green onion. And let's give a quick mix to it. Our veg chow mein hakka noodle is ready. So this is how I'm presenting my vegetable chow mein hakka style with tofu. It's really nice and delicious. I hope you must have enjoyed making this vegetarian version of chow mein noodles with the tofu. And as I say earlier, if you don't want to use the tofu, you can add paneer into it. And please do not forget to use the seasoning. It's really very tasty and delicious. And you know what? I love this. I can't wait. I just need to try it out. Yes, it is delicious and it reminds my college days when we used to eat a chow mein. So folks, do try and let us know how it turned out for you. So see you soon. Eat healthy, stay healthy.